Alright guys, out here in Daytona Beach, Florida at the District Courthouse, or District Court of Appeals. Out here, 5th District. I'm out here with Fake Mike Real News, Mr. America from Auditing America. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let's see how it goes. What is this?
Oh, they've already shut it down. There's a woman there. She's on the phone. Is there anybody in there? Hey.
Hello.
We're here to do a story. We're also meeting with Judge Stalemate.
It's probably at the wrong courthouse, because this is...
I just came from across the street. They said Judge Clayton would be here.
Well, this is the 5th District Court of Appeal.
Okay.
We don't have a Judge Clayton.
Is there another courthouse around here besides that one?
Yes.
Okay. So like,
You go to 125 East Orange Avenue?
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, it's just not there.
Okay.
All right.
Judge Clayton, what?
Yeah, is the building closed?
This one? No.
We're like, yes, we're working on a story. Isn't this a public building?
Yes, it is. but
Why is it
we're-
shut down?
It's not shut down. We're open actually for the general public, but all public business has to go through the clerk.
We can get a FOIA request.
Okay, so if we're filing any kind of paperwork, we call the clerk.
Well, we won't be we just wanted to go in and we're doing a story.
On this building?
Well, you'll still have to call the clerk's office because this is very.
Why not?
Because of COVID issues, and we're having an issue as far as doing the right thing as far as allowing people to.
Well, the right thing, of course, is always protecting our constitutional rights. That's what you took an oath to. That's what makes this country different than a fascist or communist country. So I feel respectfully that having to go through a clerk to obtain my First Amendment rights in a public building is kind of going through unnecessary loopholes. It's kind of rude.
Well, if you read the bulletin board, read the COVID-19, those are the issues that we're dealing with.
So
if you
COVID-19 has trumped my constitutional rights?
No, it just has to do with the proper screening and actually dealing with official business.
But that's only a request.
Well,
No,
it's not a law.
It's actually dealing with the conditions today of dealing with COVID-19. So to answer your question, if you have official business at the 5th District Court,
FOIA request.
our procedure is to call that telephone number and talk to the clerk's office.
Well, would like
They in turn will pass that information to us, and if it's authorized due to the conditions of COVID-19.
So
then
he's
we will
this gentleman's
review.
being very respectful, but he's also very respectfully informing us that he does not have any regard for our rights.
No,
Obviously,
that's not true.
no.
You have a good day.
Oh, now you want
Now,
to.
now he wants to come up to you. So here's the thing. Here's what happens, right? You don't have to call the clerk to say, "Can I come in a public building?" Right? Look, this guy's a nice tyrant. He's a nice faced tyrant. He's the good cop to the bad cop. Bad cop, get out of here, get out of here. God, would you just move? Look, I like you. How am I talking? I like what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I like it. But these guys said, "Oh, the Constitution's still under COVID." I asked them, "Yeah." The Constitution was still in play during COVID. This building would be open to the public. We could walk in. We wouldn't need a Fourth Amendment check. We wouldn't need a temperature check. We wouldn't have to ask the clerk if we have permission for the First Amendment. Well, we have to have official business. Well, we do have official business. It's building. So, in order to have your official business, you have to go through our clerk. I mean, yeah, okay. Where's the intercom? We're going to talk to this intercom. Where's the intercom? Right here. Is the intercom?
Yeah, this is the one we were just at.
You're playing games with us. It's a joke, right?
I love the way they put it. Look, even though you drove over here, you have to make a phone call. What? Yeah, we're open, but we're not open. The door's closed.
So there's a city hall that way.
Oh, so it's a phone call. It's not even a buzzer.
Look, before you're admitted to the building, you need to call.
Should we call and ask? Can I have a rights? We'll give him a quick call.
No parking, stopping, standing, anytime. Pretty nice courthouse. Oh, looks like he called.
We're asking, so we're not allowed in a public building that we pay for. We pay for the people that work inside. We pay for the maintenance of this building. And this guy says COVID hasn't destroyed the Constitution, but you have to ask somebody permission to come in. And as you hear right here on this phone, that's the same number right there. This lady's saying, I said, if it pleases the crown, may I come into a building? No, you can't come into a building. You have to have official business. Well, I was like, well, that's great because I have 2 forms of official business. And I was like, may I enter a public building? And she was like, hold on, please. It's identifier. So, this is freedom. This is the Constitution right here. This is George Washington, Thomas Paine. They love this stuff. Sure, Gandhi would love this. Sure, Martin Luther King Jr. would.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you have an actual case number you're looking for copies of?
I do not. I'm looking for a public records request on something entirely altogether different. I'm looking for, well, I can tell you when I get in there.
Okay, well, you can't come in yet until we figure out what you're trying to do because.
Okay, well,
You don't
I would
like
like to
copies of the case.
Yep, I actually don't need copies of the case. I'm looking for the COVID procedures during the COVID procedures right now, and I want to know the executive order or court ruling which does not allow us to enter the building or what rights have been taken away from us. So I need a copy of that as a public records request. And ma'am,
Right,
quite frankly,
let me
yeah, thank
see
you.
if I can find somebody to talk to you because that's not this office. So
Okay,
hang
well,
on a minute.
Getting highly frustrated with this. Let's just go. Let's go to the next one. Google where the city hall is real quick. I really want to hear what she has to say. Okay, she's right there, 1 block. Wait, let's wait 1 more minute, please.
It's down here.
I gotta hear the response to this. You should get the response to this too, as a closure of your video, whether it's yes or no. Because if it's a no, I'm gonna spaz on them a little bit before we walk to City Hall. Because they deserve that. And I know it's gonna be a no, because there's no way they're gonna let us in this building because they don't care. This is so. This guy's over here. He's got his mask off, and I want to kind of clown him, but I don't because he looks like he was listening to what we're saying. Can I come into a building? Oh yes, I'm gonna see if that counts as.
Wonder if they'll just leave us on hold the whole time.
They're wondering what to do because they know they can't
Legally.
but then they definitely don't want us in because this is what happens every time. We put people in a rock and a hard
So
place,
let's
and that's
see.
why Mr. America does what he does.
This is the number that we call. Let's see. Just to
Same
prove-
number, just to prove it.
What, the building inside?
No, not in a good way. It's phenomenal how they
What they're doing?
They just do whatever they want. They do whatever they want. They're asking him if they can let me in. And so they're on the phone with him, I believe right now, who's letting us in. So the clerk is waiting for instructions from the cop, and he's telling him, I told him, that's what's happening right now. I'm going to the front door because this is, I deserve to be in this building. It's my right to be in this building.
Let's just go, bro. They're gonna make you hang up. They don't. They
This
just.
lady's playing on her phone right here.
Let's see.
This lady's literally scrolling through her phone. You can see what's on her phone.
Let's see if she shuts the windows down.
She doesn't even know it. This is what we pay our employees to do. Get this in the video too. They get to sit there and scroll through the phone, but they can't help us with paperwork. They cannot let a citizen in the building, but they can sit there, get our money, and scroll through their own phone.
Or he's on the phone with police.
What?
I said, or he's on the phone with police.
Maybe they call those other guys and they say that we have the right to be in here. So
That's crazy. The private security officer knew that, and it's always the opposite. It's always the cop knows, the private security doesn't.
that's the first. And that was the first G for us that was really good.
Yeah. That's what happened in, where was we at?
Yo, we're wasting too much time on this. You really think they're gonna come back to you?
2 more minutes, please.
I hang up and call him right back. Shoes untied too, by the way.
I'm tired.
Oh. I gotta make sure I'm getting none of that music.
This music isn't copyrighted, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
This is not a real copyright song. It's holding music. It's actually on the company side of the song too.
I gotta pee.
That's what it's gonna go, man. We're gonna be back. I'm staying on the phone as long as I can. I'll walk with you. I'm staying on the phone.
I think he's coming to the door.
What?
I thought he was coming to the door. It looked like he was walking this way. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna try to swallow my pride right now, but I'm staying on the phone.
Alright guys, well as you can see, they're just keeping us on hold, not wanting to let us in the building. So if you guys want to call and express your questions and complaints about that, then I posted the number.
You know, we're gonna have to film them when they come out or even before too.
Alright guys, on to the next.
To the Supreme Court, and you can talk to them about our COVID regulations.
Okay.
Or our marshal is not in today, and I can take a message, and I can call you back when I can give him the message and have him call
Listen,
you back.
I understand that you're not necessarily in a position of authority. However, this is it's our constitutional right to be in that building, even without that paperwork. We're coming to do a story on the building. We just want to come and take a few pictures. So it's our First Amendment right, which also constitutes official business. So we just want to come in, take a couple pictures, and be on our way.
Well, I can take down your name and number and forward it to the marshal, and he can contact you.
Okay. Well, I understand, ma'am, that are you the clerk here?
I am a deputy clerk.
A deputy clerk. Okay. And this is Jennifer?
No.
No, I'm sorry. Who am I speaking with?
Stephanie?
Stephanie. Okay. So,
Yeah,
Stephanie.
if you want to give me your name and your number, I can forward it to the marshal, and I can give him the message, and he will contact you back.
Okay, I would like to do that, and I don't want to take anything out on you, but I mean, I shouldn't have to ask permission from somebody to enter a public building that's paid for with taxes in the land of the free, the public building. I shouldn't have to go through all these.
All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this off so I don't get any of his personal information.
Rude. You know, you go to a building, then say you have to